How's everyone doing? Still figuring out this lighting here. Welcome to Aviva Sings Out, stretching on Tuesday, only about an hour later than usual. You know, it's all good. Tiger Lily tried to wake me up an hour earlier, but had a late night last night. Life's a battlefield, right? All right, so here we are. And yeah. All right. Not like a million of you are waiting for me or anything. We still got to get this class going. Where is everyone? Can you hear me? That's the question. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yes, you hear me. All right. Well, let's get started simply by thanking whatever you want to thank, feeling the gratitude for feeling your life today, thanking the world for being here for you, for accommodating your perception of reality. And we are going to start by just paying attention to our breath. What is our breath doing? Notice it. Notice it with your third eye. What are you doing, breath? Everything you feel is valid right now. Any sadness, any anger, any confusion, any nervousness, anything. And notice your heartbeat. How is your heart beating? What is your heart beating? Is it pushing your blood through the body? Can you help it do it? Can you squeeze your calves? Do some soleus push-ups. Ew, ew. All right, y'all. I'm going to do a 45-minute class today, maybe a little bit less. Yep. We're going to also focus on the positive for a minute before we get up and activate our bodies with our energy. We're going to just activate our energy by thinking positive. There have absolutely been studies that show that thinking positive makes your brain grow. What does that mean? If your brain grows, sorry, this light is just crazy, isn't it? Does it need to be in front of me or behind me? Is that better? Is that weird? I don't even know. Is this better? Is that weird? All right. If your brain grows, that means that your energy grows. I feel like if your brain grows, your energy grows. Think about your brain like a light. If the light gets brighter, then your energy gets brighter. Then it goes further, right? It shines further. What if your energy is just you being able to shine light to everyone around you? What if having a lot of energy means that you light up the room, that you light up the world? And what if dimming your light dims the whole world? Then you might feel the urgency to brighten your light because you are part of the solution and part of the problem if you are dimming the world or brightening it. You have the power through cultivating your energy if, according to my thesis, your energy the world is dependent on for its survival. If you are the sunlight shining light on every cell that you get in touch with, every cell of their body, that means you are helping their spiritual garden grow. And if you are helping the spiritual garden grow of everyone around you by either shining your light or not shining your light and not helping it grow, what does that mean? It means that every person that you connect to any time of day, you have the power to help their spiritual garden grow. What does that mean? Their purpose in life. Everyone has a purpose. And you can help anyone fulfill their purpose of shining their beautiful God light just by shining your light. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? You are like the light that flicks on in a room, and all of a sudden, everything is clearer. If you have your energy on. Do a lot of us walk around without even having our lights on? Yeah. But you know what? When you get in it's like we're Christmas lights. If we get around someone whose lights on, our light gets on. It's like we're part of the circuit. And if we're around a broken light, it might dim all of us because it's like some Christmas lights don't work if one bulb is out. And that's totally metaphorical about what's going on here. If your light shines, it might fix a whole string of Christmas lights. Holy cow, do you realize how powerful you are? To either turn out the lights of everyone around you or turn them on? Just by thinking positive, your light might actually turn on. It might be off. See, because thinking positive not only makes your brain bigger, but if your brain cells are like so deactivated, it can help activate them and have any light at all, because your light might be dimmed by the others around you or your own thinking negative. So before we stand up and do our chi, we're going to think positive thoughts. If you just popped on here, my whole explanation about why thinking positive helps you with your chi and your life force, you can listen to it later. But we're going to activate it and do it. What is one thing you can think positive about right now? Hey, Georgia, it's not going to freeze tonight. That's kind of cool. I'm excited about that. I like warm weather. I like being outside. Let's do another positive thought. Oh my goodness. I just got some rosemary oil yesterday. Now I can help disinfect things naturally. Hi, Corey Lowe. We are alive. We are alive. That is another positive thought. Let's do one more. And then we're going to stand up and really activate our energy physically, not just mentally. But I just want you all to know that if you don't feel like exercising, if you don't feel like moving your body, you can still activate your energy just by thinking positively, just by thinking of things that you're grateful for, and by thinking positively. I want you to think a positive thought about yourself. Look at your beautiful eyes. Look how beautiful your eyes are. Have you ever seen ugly eyes? Eyes are so super cosmetic. Oh my goodness. I love looking into people's eyes. The patterns, you know. Oh, how amazing that we are alive and that we are vital beings and that we have the power to cook, to clean, to garden, to think, to dance, to love, to sing. All the things that bring us joy, that can bring everyone joy around us by allowing ourselves to feel that joy. One more positive thing, and we're going to stand up. I am so grateful that I have shelter. I was so cold last night, and I was doing my Hermesis What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, trying to be out in the cold and not put the heat on in my car. But then when I got into a warm place, I was like, ooh, it feels so good that we have places where we can warm up. And not everyone does. But we are so blessed to be able to warm each other with so many things, so many talents that we all have, so much intelligence that we all have. Let's keep on lifting each other up. Let's keep on lifting each other up. Oh my goodness. Let's activate every cell in our body today, not just with our minds, but with our bodies. I'm going to show you some exercises. And you know what? Before we even stand up, I want you to know that when you're sitting in a hearing like we were doing yesterday, or when you're waiting in line, or even when you're watching TV, or even when you're doing the dishes, I want you to know that your hands have the power at all times to either give you energy and light your energy or dim your energy. And it helps to hold, textures that feel good to you. If your hands are feeling pleasure and feeling activation by touching something that feels soft or touching a crystal that feels energizing, then that is felt in every single cell of your body. So when you're sitting at a hearing and you're looking in your phone, I know that can be stimulating for your brain, but if you just put it down for a minute and feel the energy in your hands, then it's literally like brightening your light bulb, just like thinking a positive thought. So that's another tool. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to stand up. All you have to do, if you're feeling low energy, is think of a positive thought. You can even look at the ceiling and be like, oh, I like that little pattern in the ceiling. And then notice what your hands feel and let them feel some pleasure and stretch them. Open the fingers and relax. Because guess what? If you were a plant, these fingers would be your roots. And they would be stretching into the ground and finding minerals to soak into your stalk. Your fingers and your toes. Your toes are usually covered with shoes, but you can still kind of open and close them. And then that stretches the ankle, and it even gives you a little soleus push-up. But just doing that helps to bring oxygen to your body. Even wrinkles, they say, are caused by a lack of oxygen in the body. So the more oxygen you can bring to your body, which is hard to do if you're inside a hearing with no windows open, but you can do it by stretching your fingers and stretching them out to find the little bit of oxygen that might be trapped in one of your cells, and then they can share it with another cell of your body. Because the more oxygen you have everywhere, the more you have brightness. And the more your light can activate everyone else's light like a chain of Christmas lights, and clarity and love and joy, which is so lacking in this world. And you, if you're at this channel right now, you are one of those folks who bring light to the world. You just do it. Because you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to bring more light to the world. Now there are leaf blowers about to make some noises out here, so we're going to try to finish up in the next half hour, but we might need to put some sound barriers up. Just a warning. We're going to go ahead and stand up and activate with our Wujigong form. I learned this from Grandmaster Fu many years ago. I feel like it might have been in Jonesboro that I got my Qigong training from him. It was definitely somewhere south. I'll have to look that up. All right, so we're going to bring our yin hand, which is right for women, left for men, under the belly button, the other one on top, feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to shake, 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 shake what your mama gave you. Shake, 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 shake. I'm going to get on my grounding mat over here. And hand up to the right, hand down to the left, and keep on shaking. And notice your breathing. Notice if your face is relaxed. Again, your face is just like your hands and your feet. The more relaxed it is, the more you're bringing oxygen, not only to your face, but then in turn to every cell of your body, which helps you relax in every cell of your body. Every cell is important. You know why? Because every cell can either be a pathway to another cell or a blockade to another cell. And the more blockades that we have in our bodies, the less circulation and the less light and love, and the more disease. So let's create those bridges. Keep on shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, shaking it. Come to stillness. You're going to drop that left shoulder and let it release. Back and forth. Nice and easy. Very good. Bend the knees. Feet are parallel. And we're going to rotate that left shoulder back a few times. And the right. And the left. And the right. And the left. And the right. And both at the same time. And let the arms come up. And let them float down like feathers. Very good. Feel that pleasure in the feathers. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta black out the sound. While I'm up, take a sip of my little activation drink here. With lemon magnesium. Do lemons have magnesium? I feel like they do. Maybe not, though. I think we're up to 4 or 5. We'll do an extra 1 or 2. Come up halfway and reverse. Thanks for the thumbs up, you. Nice breathing. Oh, this brings so much breathing. I feel like I get a lot of stuck energy in my back from working. And so this is one of the best movements you can do to open up that back and open up the spine where it's been shut closed and tense. Hi, Branches 09. Peace be with you. You know, you can activate even more by putting on some relaxing music if you want. All right, yin hand over the head and then the yang. And then you're going to relax. And again, this whole Wujigong form is like a dimmer switch that turns your light from dim to bright. So when you're in this pose, it's like we even look like a light bulb. And you can kind of feel the energy beating out of you and like warming the space around you. Because honestly, when you do this exercise, it does clean energetically your wherever you are doing it. So if you do it next to a tree, the tree is very appreciative because just like the tree filters our air, our light bulb position right here filters the energy around the tree. It helps the tree feel better. We are like trees filtering energy all around us. One day it will be scientifically proven, maybe. I'm going to let the arms come down to the side, going on to the next part of the form, which is absorbing the energy from the earth. You're going to lift that left heel and rotate to the right. So if a bunch of us do this Qigong, Tai Chi down at the Capitol, I do think it would help cleanse some of the energies of the lies and corruption that might be down there. Just like prayer does. And the other direction. And on the other side. And the other direction. Knees together, ankles together, thighs together, little tiny rotations to the left. Beautiful people. Some things just help us breathe. You know, sometimes it helps to think about the times in our lives when we felt the most safe and when you felt the most beautiful. You know, beauty is an energetic thing. And it's hard to feel beautiful when you're lying, when you're cheating, when you're doing something wrong, right? And it's easy to feel beautiful when you feel like a good person because goodness is beautiful and kindness is beautiful and gratitude is beautiful. Beauty is energy. When you judge and you're jealous, that's not that beautiful. When you admire and feel inspired, that's beautiful. And the other way, Pain feels ugly, right? It's hard to feel beautiful when you're in pain. When you're feeling pleasure, it feels beautiful, right? When you have your needs fulfilled, you feel beautiful. You feel at peace. You feel joy. Joy is beauty. I had a hard time understanding this growing up. I didn't feel beautiful at all growing up because of all the lies told to us with the commercials, right? And the beauty industry. All right, feet shoulder width apart, and you're just going to sway back and forth. And so, ironically, I didn't even feel like my smiling was beautiful. I had a huge overbite when I was a kid, and all you saw were my gums when I smiled. And I didn't realize it was all energetic. It really wasn't a physical thing of mine. It was because of the shame I was feeling, the guilt, the confusion. All of this caused my smile to not be a real smile. I wasn't really feeling happiness in those moments. So it's a true gift, and it's something to be grateful for when you can feel happiness and not feel shame about it and not feel guilt about it, because you feel the purity of it. You feel worthy of it. I hope you all feel worthy of joy and happiness, because you are. And that's what Qigong and Tai Chi help me with, because it's an energetic light bulb that brightens every cell in our body. And brightness can be synonymous with happiness and joy, clarity, cleanliness. Come to stillness. Y'all, we didn't get started until like 10:20, and we're going to do a full 45 minutes instead of an hour. So if you just got here, don't worry. We still got about 20 minutes. So stick around. Build that energy with us. Be the light bulb on the Christmas lights that helps to keep all the lights alive. Don't be the one that kills all the lights. You have the power to do either. You are that powerful. Your light helps everyone's spiritual garden grow. And the more our spiritual gardens blossom, the more we create heaven on earth, right? Are we not worthy of that? All right, next part of the form, alchemizing the heaven and earth energy into humanity. Hands in front of you, about 2 fists away. Relax the fingers, bend the knees, rotate in a circle as if you're holding a ball. The hands follow. Your presence is a gift. And the other way. It's easy to stay inside and be in our little hole. But something feels missing, right? Unless we're connecting with the other Christmas lights. Eye to eye. If you're inspired to tip me today, you can go to the pinned post and find some ways to do that, or hit a super chat. I just appreciate you being here, whether you tip me or not. Totally up to you. Free class. So we can create more freedom together. We're going to open our legs, bend over, lift to the ear, and just let it drop like a feather, back and forth. Now, I do have some paid classes too. If you ever want to do a private lesson, I'm available for Bach Flower Essences, for matrix therapy, and for belly dance classes on Wednesdays at 2:30 if you want to join the class, just $20. And also, there's a link in the comments for ASEA products, which I very much believe in, and I have an affiliate link for it. So if you purchase it, then I get a percentage. Always to support your girl. Help me keep doing what I'm doing. I lost count. Does anyone know how many this is? So good for the back. And then we're going to reach across. We're just going to go ahead and go to the next movement. Congratulations, y'all. This is the last movement of the whole Wujigong form before we get to the Wuji. Oh. One more. Good job. Okay, beautiful people. 5 minutes now of just feeling the energy. Okay, and then we'll have a nice closing with exercises at your request. We will have about 8 more minutes after we finish the Wujigong, which is just freestyle, feeling the chi. I'm going to step away from the screen, and as I'm stepping away, I see one of my favorite products ever, which is part of what I have affiliate links to, ASEA. This gel, oh my goodness. I stubbed my toe the other day, and this really, really helps with the pain. I can't even express you enough. I have a little commercial song I made for it, but I have to sneeze first. Burns and bites and cuts and more. This is what this gel is for. Aches and pains. Something galore. Go get yours in my personal store. ASEA. All right, I'm going to leave you to it. I don't want to distract you. Feel the chi. How many more minutes we got? I think we only did like 1.5 minutes, so 3.5 minutes more. Freestyle. Feel your chi. Feel it. Do what you gotta do to feel your chi. Come on. Where'd Key Cat go? Key Cat, are you doing your Wuchi go? Yes, and meow meow. You wanna come feel your chi? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. She don't like them leaf blowers. She's hiding from them leaf blowers. She don't like them. No, no, no. 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Everyone wants to say hi to you, baby. People think I'm high on something, but I'm just high on life. And all the tools that give us energy and make our light bulb shine so bright. I'm here for you. I can help you feel this natural high too. It's called being alive. Amazing ride. "15 seconds, make it the best 15 seconds of your chi." All right, beautiful. Do you have any requests for the last few minutes of class? I can make your personal Bach flower spray. Hit me up. To raise your vibrations. All right, let's do dancing on the clouds. The feet are just left step, right step, right step. Looks like I'm doing a line dance. The arms are left arm up, right down, circle around. Now it doesn't look like I'm doing a line dance. We're going to do this direction and then to the right twice. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't, to bring more algorithmically to this natural high, all who need it. All right, stepping to the left and pinwheeling to the left. It's like a pinwheel. And then to the right. We're going to do this 7 times. This is 1. And 2. And 3. Nice and easy. Notice the tension in your feet and try to relieve that. And 4. And 5. And 6. Almost there. Nice and slow. Get your requests in the comments if you want me to do another one. We've got time for about 2 more. Last one. This is part of the simple 8 form. All right, we're going to do elevating crane now. Just spread and then lift one knee and hold that same elbow. This is different than the walking crane that we do. This is just in place. Halfway there. Notice your breathing. If your breathing gets better on any move, then you know that that move is your move to do every day. That's like your companion move. If it feels good, it is good for you. One more each side. All right, let's bring our giant bubbles through the restless sea. The feet are just wide and you're bending one knee and then the other knee. When you go to the right, you're going to grab that bubble, bring it across, lead with that right hand as you bring it down and up and back and forth. Now we're going to grab the bubble from the other side, bring it across the body, leading with the left now because you're bending the left knee, down and up, back and forth. A few more times. I'm going back into my right knee bending, so I'm leading with the right hand as I go down and then up and back and boop. Bending with the left knee, carrying that bubble from the left to the right, bending the right knee, leading with the left hand, bending that left knee, up. One more time each side, and then it's time, y'all. Here we go. Down and up. Back and forth. Excellent. Let's do some tigers. Sorry if I scared you. Scare yourself. Come on, let me hear how vicious you are. Don't let anyone mess with you. Come on. We got to feel your feelings to alchemize them out of you because they might be stuck. And this activates the lights. Send with all the fingertips together, opening up your intuition. It's like the filament in the light bulb. You can even tap it. Without the intuition, the light just goes out. And that's what I'm talking about. When you think positive, you activate your intuition. And that's what helps to make your brain bigger. Because if you think positive, then it allows you to feel positively about you and your instincts and your intuition that others might have said, oh, your intuition's wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're not enough. But when you activate your intuition physically, no words can stop its activation. No put downs can stop your intuition from activating because you're physically activating it. You're eating your watercress. You're avoiding preservatives because those physically deactivate you. But all the fingers together activate you. We have the tools at the ends of our hands, the magic wands that bring us to harmony. Blessings. Let's thank all the lineage holders. Sheshe Zhongshe. All the teachers. Sheshe Laoja. Filling our heart with gratitude and compassion, we spread this out to the whole entire world. Aho. Any questions? Thanks for stopping by. Free class. I just ask that you smash the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new here. Don't unsubscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday, hopefully closer to 9:30. We'll see. Please let me know in the comments if there's another day and time that works for you, because I have had some requests to have another class during the week. And if I miss a Tuesday, it's good to know what time works for you guys, okay? I care about you. The live energy is awesome. I know you can catch it afterwards, but I know you like being here live with me. It creates a certain brightness. Keep shining, y'all.